Okay lads, welcome back to the channel. This is Alpha Omega. Occasionally, on this occasion, we've been here before many a time, but this has been taken for granted in Thailand. I absolutely love my wife and I do anything for her, and that's why I'm doing this. But I'm taking her mother, the brother-in-law, who I'm not very fond of, as you know. I won't use the adjective that I used before out of respect to my wife, but and his girlfriend and their child back to Bangkok. They have the child who's 3 years old in I don't know if I can show you. I don't know if you can see there in the back. They have her in, well, she's the extreme back there on the other side. They have her in a jacket that's suitable for minus temperatures because they're afraid of her going dark. It's ridiculous. And it's, what is it now? It's 31 degrees and she's wearing that jacket all day, and she's wearing it in the car with its air conditioning. God knows. Anyway, enjoy this video, lads. You know, you're going to see how this crowd just can't use the word thank you. I'm driving them down from Pontiuchini to Bangkok. My wife is going in her car with Harry and his mate, and I'm going with, I don't know if he's coming with us, if he's going with her or is she going, I don't know. I think I've got the brother-in-law, well, the girlfriend or brother-in-law and the wife and the mother is in the back of the car along with their kid. But I'm looking at the brother-in-law there. He's putting a wheelchair into the back of my wife's car because I haven't got enough room in this car with all their kit and caboodle. I think he's getting in this car. It's going to be very interesting. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, sit back, relax, and enjoy this one because it is an absolute annoying belter. So I've just explained to him that you can't put a 3-year-old in the front seat of a car because of the airbag. Didn't seem to know. Anyway, here we go. We're setting off. 3, 2, 1. 53 kilometers and 53 long kilometers because I have no blood relation in this car. Harry is going with my wife. You hear this? Not a word of English. Okay, we're going to set off. Enjoy this video, lads, because it is, you can live this situation with me. By the time we get back to Bangkok, none of these will utter one sentiment of gratitude. It just isn't in them. Okay, we're about 10 minutes into the journey, and I was listening to a bit of music there just to take my mind off things. If you remember Imagination from the 70s, Illusion, what a great track to drive to. I can't play it on this because of copyright. We've still got more than 90% of the journey to go, and I've been subjected to absolutely no unsolicited correspondence or utterances whatsoever, and they're all speaking gobbledygook as far as basically it's not a criticism of the language. It's just that the way they pronounce it, they're just very, very traditional in their pronunciation, and I can make out now when in the silence in the car what some of the words are, and I say, oh, that's the way they're meant to be said, but they're not saying them the way they're meant to be said. It's a bit like Hiberno English. We don't say things the way they're meant to be said, but there you go. So why should I criticise them? But I do criticise them because they don't include me, and they don't even offer a single iota of gratitude. See, everything's gone silent now because I was talking. So I've decided to take the motorway rather than, well, there's an elevated tollway. If you know, coming in from the north, well, from the whatever the fuck it's called, direction, you'll know that there's a low road by Dong Mung Airport and there's an elevated tollway. The elevated tollway, the cost of it going in at the moment is 115 baht. Do you think, now we'll watch this, do you think that any individual will offer me any compensation for the expense of taking that road? Wait and see. I guarantee it won't happen. But the traffic is murder and it's only 3 o'clock. Okay, we're on the motorway now, and just to something to point out, there's a hard shoulder, but it's less than a metre wide, so effectively there is no hard shoulder. And if you break down on this, it's almost a guarantee that you're going to get hit in the arse by something coming behind you. I've seen fellas broken down on this. I swear to God, it's the worst place to break down. I don't know about other motorways in Thailand, but on this particular one, there is no hard shoulder to speak of. And if you wanted some point of reference as to where we are, it's actually we're on the motorway that passes Dong Mung Airport. Aeroplane. Yeah, but you don't say aeroplane, say airplane. Sorry. Well, I can't aeroplane. Well, I put airplane. Thai put McDonald's. It's not McDonald's. Yeah, and Kun Thai put French fry. French fries.
Kun Thai put French fry.
Yeah, but French fry is French fries. Kun Thai put pras hacked point Ken McMahon. So just as a point of reference, we're just coming up now to Dong Mung Airport, which was the official airport of Bangkok until Suvarnabhumi opened within the last 10 years. As a point of reference, when Manchester United came here to play I don't know for the last time they did, they flew into Dong Mung to avoid the attention that they would have got in Suvarnabhumi. It's a fairly massive complex. Like, we're starting it now. It goes on for 2 kilometres. Like, we just won't pass it for another 2 kilometres. They've got the old terminal building. They've got the cargo warehouses and the old cargo warehouses. It's a huge complex. And if you're wondering why I'm not wearing a seatbelt, it's because the receiver of the seatbelt is broken. This is due for a service. Well, it's due for a service yesterday. Last year, actually, it was due for a service. When I say last year, I mean this is January 2024, but I plan to get it done. But that's the reason I'm not wearing a seatbelt, because the bloody receiver is broken, the latch on it or something. But as you can hear, total silence. When I speak, there's total silence. If I stop for a little while, then it starts up again, but not directed towards me. So he's to pay this hold ahead. It reminds me of the song, what was it called? We're going to crash the gate. We crashed the gate doing the 98 and said, let those truckers roll 10-4. Remember that one? If you're as old as me, you do. But we're not going to crash the gate. We're not doing 98. We'll roll on, but there'll be no support financially for this transaction. And I'm speaking like that just in case somebody ears here might pick up the odd word, which I doubt very much. She might, but the rest of them won't. Loy Samsip,
130
130.
130
Before 2 weeks ago, Sangati Lao, Loy Sapa, Dani, Loy Samsip. Goes up. Told you. Cheers. I hate to be proof right, you know that? It's God. Especially when it comes to being out of pocket. Anyway, join me again when we get closer to home. Just got back into Wigwang now, literally. And the deal is, the wife has the wheelchair in the back of her car in the boot. We say boot, the Americans say trunk. Let's say boot. In the boot of her car. And the reason for that was there was too much stuff. The whole kit and caboodle is in the back, is in the trunk or the boot of this one. So I don't know where she is. She's following behind, but I don't know where the hell she is. So the instructions are to park in the temple, and we have to sit and wait for her to arrive with the chair. So there you go. That's going to be fun. Cheers.
Yes sir, yes sir. Yes sir, yes sir.
So we just reached the conclusion of our journey now, parking in the local temple. Can't go anywhere, of course, because the wife has the wheelchair in the back of her car, so we have to wait. And that's going to be fun. What? I haven't a clue what he's saying, but he's telling me the part somewhere else, like clink. Not a word of it. Not a fucking word of it. Here, okay. There you go. So we have to wait for Meow. Yeah. Wait for Meow. Okay.
I have some
It's open. Okay. Proof of what I said. Happens all the time. Open the boot tie. So that is open the boot, is it? It's open. I swear to God, she used to sit here. The mother has to sit here because she's no transport. Her chair is in my wife's car. God, we have to sit through this. They're going to all the kid with their kid. Okay, come on to me. So I have to wait here for along the back. A person who is very similar to the brother-in-law, which is her son, who was uttered minimal to me in my time knowing her. This isn't a negative, you know. This is just factual. This is what it is. We're quite pleasant trip down, especially the brother-in-law's girlfriend. She's a lovely girl. I had a great chat with her last night, actually. She's from Myanmar. She picked up Thai just by ear. She didn't study it, and she's fluent. And she's probably the best of the lot of them speaking English too. Anyway, here's me and the mother-in-law. Jesus, God damn. I'm not gonna. I tell you what, I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna stretch my legs. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so here we are. There's a mother-in-law in the back of the car. There's my wife's car. She just arrived just behind me. Fair play to her. Harry's in the back there with his friend. So they're bringing all the stuff out of the boot. The boot is empty. So they're bringing her up to their house, which is just up there. You can't park the car up there because it's on a back street and it's so narrow. It would be completely impractical. So if you're wondering, we do all our big picture El Panorama videos from, one second, just down there. The market is just down there. This is the local temple. This is the part of Bangkok. Well, this is the part of Bangkok you don't usually see on this channel. Anyway, we're waiting for the mother-in-law, but guess what? I had to do Sherpa as well. No, I don't mind. I don't mind. Of course I'll do it. But I'm just pointing out that no one said thank you. I mean, that's it. They just don't have it in. I don't know what it is. I think Thai people are the most polite people in the world. They are. But her family just haven't got the capacity to acknowledge receipt of a good deed done, you know? It's just the way it is. Anyway, I'm waiting for the wife to come back. She's just carrying up the last few bits and pieces. She's going to follow me home in that car while her mother sits in my car. There we go. She's sitting there waiting for her wheelchair. They use the wheelchair as a trolley to bring the stuff backwards and forwards from the boot of the car to the house. So that's what they're doing. So they'll be back here in a minute with the chair. They'll load her up and it'll be bye-bye. I'll turn this off and save the battery because you want to see that. So now they're taking her out of the car. Okay. And again, not a word of thanks. And don't look, at the end of the day, you know, you shouldn't really look for thanks if you're doing a good deed, but I never get one anyway. Listen, I got a lot of thanks from you guys, and thanks a million for your support of the channel. Make sure to come back again for another wonderful video. I'll see you again very soon. Thanks for joining me.